Scorched Earth, a map of vast desert and storms brewing in the clouds. The blazing heat alone is enough to drive you insane. With this map being one of the least forgiving of them all, only the strongest can survive. So, this wipe, me and my duo partner Zoo decided to take on the challenge while playing on a freshly wiped server. So, will we survive wipe day? Well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Changed. I just ran away from the truth. One of us makes a mistake. We work our way through the heartache, and then we're back where we started.
After loading into the server, I began running inland to grab some explorer notes.
How much HP per point?
Well,
14.
0.5. After completing my note run, I went over to Crystal Isles to try and grab some early game BPs. Oh. Oh, blue drops here, no way.
Whoa, white drop.
Oh my flag on
My
BB!
own race. That's cat.
Come on.
Wait, what are you even doing to get the...
Easy on CI.
Oh,
Yikes.
so that's what you've been hiding.
Spot. I died, I lost my kit.
Crossbow BP.
Ooh, saucy.
I feel like you should be able to use torches underwater. Am I right?
No.
Oh.
Shush.
Ding dong.
Yo, metal shield BP Mastercraft. Let's go.
Chantiqo, we're having that as
That's
our
actually
trap.
good early game, bro.
After running the cave for about 25 minutes, I traveled up with my mate and we went over to Scorched Earth to set up a base. Before we go any further boys, this video is sponsored by ARK Unlimited. ARK Unlimited is a 5x harvest, 6-man tribe PvP Steam server. They just wiped for a new season on Saturday the 4th of December, so the server is only about 4 days old as of this upload. ARK Unlimited, also known as AU, is one of the fastest growing Steam clusters in ARK. AU has boosted taming, maturation rates, along with S+, Kraken's better dinos, dino storage, and other quality of life mods. They host a dual cluster system similar to MTS with a 10 map main cluster and a 4 map beginners cluster. The admin team is very responsive and have a real world management experience, so everything in AU feels very polished and professional. If any of that sounds good to you, I would highly recommend you hop into their Discord and check it out for yourself. A link to their Discord will be down in the description, and like I said, their server is still pretty new, so it would be a perfect time for you to hop in on the action. With that being said boys, let's get back to the video. So our main focus for day one was claiming our desired base location, which for this wipe would be Blue Orb Cave. For the main reason, it was a decently sized cave, giving us plenty of room for anything we may obtain throughout the wipe. Also being so close to the Blue Obelisk, we would basically have an early game transmitter. And well, it goes without saying that this is a pretty resource rich area. However, before we could even consider moving into the cave, we would need to set up a starter base, somewhere where we could keep a close eye on the cave, but also not make it too obvious as to what our plan was. And well, it didn't take long before we found a nice ledge with an overhang, making our base only visible from one direction, which would prove to be pretty effective in the future. So we slapped down some forges and got straight to work.
Alright,
That's
so
1100.
basically, I just got a 180 privileged chainsaw.
With our starter base down, I made up our first turret and then went out to get level 100. Gonna have a base
Can I
in
try
here
and get some
somewhere.
more flint and height as well so we can make
That's
some,
what I'm doing. Flint and
make some
hide.
Oh my god.
Hide.
Viper.
Say, Joe.
I found a base, Yo,
I found
Zoo.
I found out what?
easiest raid. Couple of forges hidden. Found an easy base.
Oh,
That's pretty
okay.
off. Leave us alone.
Not you, it's definitely not you.
Well, what's your tribal
It's
first?
tried of Cade, Madara. With no tames in sight, to me this seems like somebody had maybe set up a base and then gone elsewhere to do some other things, which usually means there's a lot of profit inside. In other senses, it can just mean that they've moved out and there's nothing in there but wood. However, I had a strong feeling that this would yield some profit. So upon reaching level 100, I went back to base and picked up my tribe mate, and we headed over to go and pop into this base.
Alright, we are about to pull up on the base.
Wait, this is central cave. Alright, drop me right now. I'm dropping their cords. Yeah, we're in.
I'm lagging. Oh, bro, 200 metal forge.
Wait, what?
Bro, pop this. Pop it. Place it right in the middle.
Fire. That good enough?
Yep.
Oh, whoa, bit nice.
Told you.
16. Alright, you start getting all of this.
They actually have spam in central, but I don't know if they actually have a base.
I mean, we're not going for central, so thank you.
Yeah, no, but I was more thinking to raid.
Cool.
Flat.
You missed a bag there, though. No?
I know. There's 2 bags.
How much profit we
I'll
got?
have to miss them. Go on, pick me. We've got 1,917 metal ingots. We got the electronics back. We got 80 electronics. The only thing we didn't get back, was the gunpowder, but we got it back in spark powder, so we've only got
that's
profit.
fine.
So yeah, profit indeed. What should have only taken 1 C4, but you know, my tribe mate's a little bit of a specky, we still managed to get some profit out of it. With the metal that we got, we put straight towards an indie forge, and well, it increased our progression massively.
Well, did you get all the textiles as well?
You want to put the ingots in there?
I've got 110 of them
What, in the forge or in the fabby or smithy?
in the fab.
Okay, we need 7.
Well, 5.
I got 2. 6, 7, we got it.
I got 7.
Let's go roast Eden.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, where's Block Cave?
But we're not actually at the cave, like, we're like a little bit. Alright, give me a minute.
Someone's got a fucking echo.
Yeah, it's packed.
Hey, it's me.
After about an hour of farming, I figured I'd now go over to Genesis to try and tame some Bloodstalkers, as I figured it would have cooled down a little bit. The Bloodstalker tamed, I then went back to Scorched Earth. However, little did I know there would be a surprise waiting for us.
Oi,
What?
we just killed them.
Are you back off?
Hey, the tribe that we raided. They found our base. Their body's here.
Just follow the PT and disappear as soon as like,
Oh,
something else.
they're fat! Well, I
Yeah.
say fat, but like they got 2 fabbies on them.
Oh
They
my
were
god.
both ramshackle, I think. 100
Oh,
shotgun
PP
shells,
rifle,
assault rifle, 2 fabbies.
What are you getting shot?
Well, yeah, they're
Yeah, one of them was
definitely coming
yellow.
back for us.
Now, some would say this is not really a lot, however you definitely need to take into consideration that this is still only maybe 2 to 3 hours into the wipe. However, this is still only maybe 1% of the loot that we actually get donated.
What's wrong with him? Wait, who is it? Fucking spider.
It is BD.
I'm gonna BD, so how would he get rid of it?
How do you build it? Take them.
I'm back at the roll, so tell me if you need me, but... Kind of back, face the bed, alright? I'm gonna drop myself in, alright? I'll take that. If you wanna
Yep.
leave. You can fight it swiftly, but... I'm gonna just...
Grab them. He's dead.
Got a final forge, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the kid that was near our base earlier. BB.
Yeah, 900 poly. Bit of fired. Oh, I'm taking them firework rocket launchers because they're actually kind of
don't
huge.
get stuff
Oh, we had
poly.
fertilized PTO. Yeah.
Oh, legend.
Have you made the alliance yet or not?
No, didn't know.
After taking care of the threat, I went back to Viper's base to invite him to the alliance.
Just got raided in about an hour ago.
Prodigy's new album is sick. I love it.
Did drop it. It's here.
You dropped like bare shit.
Yeah, just take it all. I don't need it.
All of that?
Yeah.
You absolute legend.
There goes a
That-
carton of chocolate milk again.
Just got some charity from Chantiqo.
Come in, blue tag.
Right, I'm gonna start prefabbing for what's it called? A little wall.
Are you gonna set up?
There we go.
After setting up the alliance, I then went over to Ragnarok to grab some black pearls so I could tame a Tuso.
You should go to Val. I'm supposed to get pearls with Val.
I should go to Val to get BT.
Ooh, I just found a 142, so.
Oh, sexy. Oh, what?
Guarantee you get 21k HP pop.
I gotta tell you, I can't speak.
It's on its own as well. This is like
You should've
just
done.
insanely perfect. Come on, grab me.
I'll grab you, dirty little boy.
Got me?
Angelo BP and
I got it.
Carbo BP.
Bro, when is this ever
18k HP.
Nice, that's pretty decent to be fair.
Blue drops a ring round. I just got it.
It's too heavy.
So, I'm sure you're already aware, but I have a bit of an addiction with the underwater loot caves, so I'm sure you can probably guess what this Tuso will be used for. However boys, that is going to be the end of the video. I really do hope you guys did enjoy. I did put a little bit more effort into this video, so I really do hope you guys can see that, and it would really mean a lot if you could show your support by leaving a like on the video and perhaps leaving a comment. If you did enjoy the video